Okay, guys, I'm here to give you a Raw review on a Tuesday. I usually wait till Wednesday, but I'm getting the live reactions up now, so I'll figure a couple of them as we speak. But um, so I only have a certain amount of time, but I'm gonna probably be making my videos this scenery from now on because my room's being changed because my great grandfather's moving in. I'm not really gonna get too much into that. Oh, my friend Steve texted me. He asked me what's up. So I figured though for Raw, which happened on September 30th, 2013, JBL, Michael Cole, and Jerry the King Lawler were doing commentary. Figured I'd go ahead and go from the least important stuff back to the important stuff. Start small, go big. And the least important thing would be Santino Marella with the Great Khali and Hornswoggle versus Antonio Cesaro with Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. Zeb Coulter says the same form he always cuts about the illegal Americans. Come on, shut the door. Yeah, and Santino Marella wins with the roll-up pin kind of move. The way he beat him the first time, it seemed like with Antonio Cesaro, they kind of went backwards with him. Because a year ago, he was just the U.S. champion. He was beating Santino. He was beating all these guys. It seems now he can't even beat Santino. He's losing all the time now. So it seems like I think the Americans have kind of hurt Cesaro. So, alright, so now that that's out of the way. Let's see, what else should I talk about next? I'll talk about Alicia Fox versus Brie Bella with Nikki Bella. We found out that Brie Bella is the #1 contender to the Divas Championship because I hear that she recently got engaged to Daniel Bryan. I don't know if that's it or the fact that she pinned the champion, but they're engaged now. They said they're gonna, because Total Divas will be back in November. They said they're gonna touch up on it further. But Brie Bella beats Alicia Fox with that facebuster move. And then afterwards, nothing happened. But she did have a confrontation with Randy Orton, and I'll get to that a little bit. Then, let's see what happens. I'll talk about the Kofi Kingston Fandango match. I don't really care when they have matches. I just play Hill Climb Racing on my phone. So, but Kofi Kingston gets to win with Trouble in Paradise. Then I started to pay attention when the Wyatt family came out. And Bray Wyatt, I guess, talks about how like his life has just been like awful, and I guess he says that he promises he's gonna take out everybody in this path, and then that's it. Kofi Kingston was in the ring with the chair. I was expecting Kofi Kingston to do something, they'll attack Kofi or something, but no. So I don't really get that, but. Let's see. That kind of goes with what I wanted to Let's see. What can I talk about next? I'll talk about the Cody Rhodes dilemma. So, they had like a family meeting, and they built it up all night, and Triple H and Stephanie McMahon said, we've given you 4 opportunities, and you blew them all. Well, really 3, but I guess this is the 4th one. So the opportunity is that they're going to give Cody Rhodes and Goldust a chance to fight for their jobs back. And Cody Rhodes and Goldust are going to team up to face Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And if they win, they get their jobs back. But if they lose, they never can work in the WWE again, and Dusty Rhodes is fired. And then, let me think. There's something else that happened after that. Oh, the Shield came out. Oh, and Dusty Rhodes said that they accept if he can be in the corner because he's looking for a fight. And Stephanie McMahon says, "Be careful what you wish for. I knew that was going to lead into something." The Shield comes out. Roman Reigns spears Dusty Rhodes. They all gain up on Cody Rhodes, and then Dusty Rhodes tries to come in with a chair, but the numbers game catches up to him, and they triple powerbomb Dusty Rhodes. And I think that's more. Oh, I think that there is. I forgot. Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the match, and I guess we'll talk about the 6-man tag. It's going to be the Shield. Well, it was the Shield versus Dolph Ziggler and the Usos. The Shield got the win when Roman Reigns speared Dolph Ziggler for the win. And I guess the the Battleground Kickoff show is going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Damian Sandow. That's fine, I guess. It's random, but... And then, yeah, and then, but, Alberto Del Rio squashed Zack Ryder tonight. And then, Rob Van Dam got interviewed and says that he's Mr. Hardcore, and they kind of like showed like this top 10 video of him. I like that they kind of put them on Raw, I guess. I don't know, it was weird. But it's cool, I guess. And I want to talk about the Big Show thing. Big Show was threatening to go knock out Triple H because he was just sick and tired of holding it all inside. So he's going to knock him out. He's waiting for him back, and he has Brad Maddox go find him. He's waiting for him backstage, and and I guess the police and the detective came, and I guess he was gonna get arrested for threatening employees, which means like Daniel Bryan, Dusty Rhodes, and The Miz. But Stephanie McMahon comes up and says that he's in a tough spot. He needs to fight for his family. And then she says like your wife says you're not living up to her needs, and like Stephanie McMahon's being a snoop, and Big Show can't get his hands on Triple H, so then he punches like his DVD poster, and then that was really it. Then they announces on SmackDown that it will be the Shield versus Big Show in the 3-on-1 handicap match. So, and then we get the Lost Matadors debut with El Jericho, which is the little bowl that they have now. So that's actually kind of cool. And they actually went against 3MB members Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal. It was Primo and Epico though, but people were disappointed. I'm actually not really that disappointed by it because Primo and Epico were jobbing for a while. So I think this new gimmick can be their chance. Maybe they make the name for themselves in the tag team division. But now I think now their name is Rondo, I think, and Diego. So and they Lost Matadors get the win when they pick up Jinder Mahal. I forget which one it was, but and drop him down and then get the win. But I could be wrong though. What else? And then I'm gonna get to the CM Punk stuff. So he cut this promo. He's saying that this will not be. He's saying that this will not be over until he gets his hands on Heyman. Kind of like what you would think he would say. And then he says that he's ready for a fight. Brad Maddox comes out and says he'll put him in a match tonight. Biggie Langston comes out and says that he'll face him tonight. They attack each other. They actually didn't have a bad match. I think Biggie Langston could be a good big guy for Punk to beat going into the pay-per-view because he didn't win the match. He'll have to go to sleep. So, and then Paul Heyman talks about how CM Punk was like nothing until he became a Paul Heyman guy. Later on, it was Curtis Axel with Heyman versus R-Truth. During the match, CM Punk's music hits, and you think Curtis Axel thinks he's going to come out, but it was just a trap. R-Truth hits the Patriots for the win, so they're going to probably do Curtis Axel and R-Truth at Battleground for the Intercontinental Championship, but maybe on SmackDown, which is probably taping right now, but not as we speak. And then Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel are backstage, and he says he's going to propose to Ryback, and he kind of acted like in a gay way, because he's like, you big handsome devil. You made me see the world in a different way. He even got down on his knees, but it was just to ask him if he could be a Paul Heyman guy. CM Punk's music hits. He jumps over the barricade to the time carriers area. I guess he blows out his knee, but it was fake, and I kind of thought it was, because if he had really blown out his knee, the medical, the trainers wouldn't have been right there. It was just a trap. He hits him with he hits Heyman in the knee with the kendo stick. Attacks Ryback with it. Then he attacks Axel with it and lays him out with the go to sleep. So I think Punk still is gonna, no, even though he stood tall tonight, he's still gonna win at the pay-per-view because he's lost. I've said this in my live reaction. The last pay-per-view he won at was at Payback. That's actually the only pay-per-view of the year. He's having like a John Cena year from last year. Lost at every pay-per-view. So now I get to the Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan stuff. Randy Orton says that he's actually glad that Triple H didn't hand over the WWE Championship to him because now motivating him, and Daniel Bryan says he doesn't need motivation. He went to, and then he kind of like makes some joke like you're gonna wake up and sleeping with a small pathetic little boy. Daniel Bryan and Orton brawl. Orton gets the upper hand and beats Daniel Bryan up around the arena. Drops him with a DDT from the apron to the floor as Brie Bella's watching. The RKO's him onto the table, which breaks this time. It usually doesn't break. It usually when he did it to Sheamus and Christian, it doesn't break. So, but yeah, Raw was actually not that bad tonight. I'm looking forward to Battleground. Predictions video will be coming up. I don't know if a live reaction will be coming up. Probably not. But that's pretty much it for my Battleground review. Oh, not my Battleground review, my Raw review. But I actually kind of like my new scenery. It's a little bit better. But let me know if you guys like my new scenery. But that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.